My question is, hey, what's up?
I'm up, he's down. The stream has begun.
Silence.
That's usually the best way to start a stream.
I
Hey,
just
what's
bit
up?
into
Test,
a
test, test.
sandwich.
Okay, echo's gone.
Or is it?
Tasty sandwich.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
I have tea. Very exciting.
I just have Meyer natural spring water.
I could have sworn you said teeth, and I was really trying to make some sense.
Teeth, 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 teeth.
Yes, I have to clarify that because sometimes I don't.
Nothing more refreshing after a long day than a nice warm glass of teeth.
Mm.
Iced teeth.
I can guarantee you there is an ice cube tray that exists somewhere in the world that is made to look like dentures or teeth. It's probably in Japan.
For strong bones, drink teeth. brought to you by the Teeth Ad Council.
4 out of 5 dentists recommend 5 glasses of teeth a day. Oh, what the fuck, dude? So, what's up, Narwhal?
Yeah. Last session, you had just gotten out of the spa day, so you decided to have another spa day.
I forgot about that.
And then Laundry tried to sleep in an alleyway, while Alleyway slept inside. And then
He also learned that he's going to die from exhaustion if he continues to sleep in his armor.
yeah. But then he went to sleep in the friendship bed. Alright.
Yeah, except I got like a point of exhaustion for sleeping in my armor.
Whoa. Yeah, I mean,
Don't be an idiot and sleep in your armor, then.
Who are you playing, Chris?
I'm playing Versiglil, also known as Sig.
Oh.
He's a sea elf rogue that is also a shipwright.
Kim, who are you playing?
You're muted, by the way.
Thank you. I'm playing Buna. She is an inquisitive rogue rock gnome whose voice I've completely forgotten.
Say that name again.
Buna?
Boner.
And noted teeth shrinker.
Bunasuma.
Boner.
Well, actually, I gave her like a way bigger name, but you don't care about the rest of it.
Way bigger boner.
Way bigger boner.
Hey, what's up?
Because if you're gonna be a dick, be the biggest dick you can.
That's how most dicks live.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Tim, you're playing Brad?
Hey, what's up?
And I am
Brett.
playing Laundry.
For the folks at home, that's laundry.
And you guys had just left the guild to go leave to find that there was word of a sort of secret underground to a keep up to the northeast that had been recently discovered due to a bit of a cave-in of sorts that led the discovery of the basement.
I definitely don't remember that.
You were probably drinking kale or some other garbage.
So there was a cave-in that led to the discovery of a basement?
In a
Yeah, so
keep.
like the floor of the keep gave way, and then there was a passageway.
And we get to check it
Oh.
out.
Yeah, and we're gonna go and explore it.
Positively exhilarating.
That's not laundry.
That was Brian.
Oh, well, I hate Brian.
And is
Right.
So
this
bring
near,
laundry, please.
Is this near Verton?
Much closer to the city of Magne.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So
Yeah.
not
Do we
on-
still have that giant fucking cart?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I mean, you haven't gotten rid of it.
So I think that one of the things that I want to start doing, like, is looking for somebody that can, like, do carpentry and maybe start fortifying this cart a little bit.
Okay.
You want to make a bulletproof cart?
Well,
Sorry,
no,
arrow-proof?
I think we're going to make Barrage 3.0 because 2.0 is still going to happen, but
Well, I'd say look no further. I'm a shipwright. I think I could do some work on your cart.
oh, well, that is absolutely splendid. Perhaps we should stop by a lumberyard and look at supplies then.
Bradley.
Laundry, I swear if you fucking talk to me, I am going to stab you in your heart. Do you understand?
I nod.
Thank you. So, everyone, are we ready to go?
Well, I suppose we might as well. Yeah?
I raise my hand.
Yes, Laundry?
What is a chipwright?
He's
Are you
shipwright.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah. I lower my hand.
He builds ships. Laundry, he builds them. He makes boats.
What does he do with
Good
chips?
votes. My accent
Laundry.
is strong. I excuse
Laundry,
you for
please.
this mistake.
Oh. He looks very disappointed.
So shall we head to the lumberyard and then to this castle then?
Yeah, let's go.
Why does Magne now have a red cloud?
What?
That's supposed
That
to be
is
a
weird.
star.
That's a star?
Oh.
Yeah, but I was drawing it with the crayon tool, so it didn't turn out that well. But
Oh.
that's like how far it is northeast.
I thought something had exploded.
Not yet.
So,
Would've been a
okay,
cool way to
we're
kick off
in.
a mission.
We're currently in Magne, yes,
Uh-huh.
Yep.
and we are going south to that whatever that building is.
I think you're
I
going
think
north.
it's to the north. That's just a pass, like that building down there. That's not where we're going.
Oh, I thought we were looking for a specific keep or something.
We're going to the keep, which is at the cran mark.
Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
so it's
I'm
a little bit.
misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's just a little bit to the northwest. But we're stopping to pick up lumber to estimate, what our shipwright friend can do to this barrage.
Roll for chip writing.
I'm proficient.
Uh,
This what are we trying to do to the cart again?
Whatever it is, I got a 17, so.
Well, if we're lucky, there's going to be quite a bit of treasure to be had, so we're going to want to reinforce this rickety old beast.
So I would
Is
say
this-
we could double up on the leaf springs and maybe add a couple of extra beams along the crossways and make it so it won't sag in the middle.
This is a saggy cart is just no good, eh?
Do you,
You would not want the floor to cave in, leave all your treasure in a line down the road.
are we going to want bigger wheels in case we run into bad weather?
Bigger wheels sound good on paper, but is no good because they break easier. You want thicker,
Oh,
smaller wheels.
interesting. Well, we'll go and get everything, and hopefully we can make the majority of the preparations around and before the exploring, then.
No problem.
This sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
you could stop by a lumberjack, not lumberjack.
It's just a
Carpenter.
lumberjack.
Well, I wouldn't mind to go on the lumberjack, eh?
Boner would love to go in a lumberjack.
Yes, please.
Inside of him.
You know how she do.
I'm gonna wear you like a skin suit, boy.
I'm gonna get all up in that meat.
I heard you got wood, yeah?
So anyway, we can go see a carpenter about these things.
Yeah, if you're just buying wood to make like quick repairs before you head out, he would sell you the wood for 45 gold.
No worries. Done. Actually, can I roleplay it out and try and get a better deal?
Sure.
All right. So I'm gonna
Did I
walk
mention
in.
that my my sea elf only has one eye?
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
have really bad wisdom.
bring Sig in with me and say good evening. Good evening. My name is Bradley Chauncey Chuckton the fourth, and this is my good friend Sig. He has a small order of lumber for you. We're from Laundry Sucks. That's a terrible name. Magne Adventuring Guild. No big deal. But anywho, I was hoping that you could help us out with a bit of supply.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just got a fresh shipment of wood in. I'm a little backlogged on orders right now, though. That's the main problem with the hunt coming up. There's a lot of weapon shafts and shields being made right now.
Now, Bubby Bubbler,
This-
what can I do to help you? Help me help you.
Well, I mean, I can't really do much labor for you, but if it's just the wood you need, I can certainly do that for you.
That is perfect. That is exactly what I need, is just the bare lumber. Now, let's talk about some way that we can ingratiate ourselves so that perhaps we can get some sort of a discount.
Well,
You know, like a friends and family type discount. What types of things do you need done?
oh, you said you're adventuring types, right?
Yes, sir, we are. Laundry Sucks, that's a terrible name, Magne. Adventuring Guild, to be specific.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You know what? This is taking a long time. I tell you what, give us 10 gold off and I'll let you see under my eye patch.
I don't want that.
Bye.
Fine, 10 gold off or I'll show you under my eye patch. And I start to, like, lift it up real slowly.
I'll tell you what. You're you're going out of town right about now?
Yeah, we're headed to that old tower to the north east of here.
Huh. I'll tell you what. I'll knock 10 gold off if you bring me any shields you find in there.
Any shields that are made of wood or any shields in general?
In general's fine. It's one less shield I need to make either way.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right. Well, here's what we'll do. I will give you the 45 gold now. When I come back, we'll barter for that 45 gold back. How does that sound?
I suppose. Depends on.
I have a
what you bring
feeling that we're going to run into plenty of dead adventurers down there. Hopefully Laundry dies down there. Not the name, but just the man.
back. Well, if he's got a shield, I'll take it.
Well, I'll keep that in mind, but I don't think he carries one. I don't really pay too much attention to Laundry. Anyway, here's your money, and he'll hand him 45 gold.
Laundry can't be killed.
What?
Because I'm having art commissioned of him.
Oh, bro.
What?
And-
Send out an email and say I need him to be undead now.
And he's been like KO'd like 9 times in this campaign, and he's still up and running.
He'll have the lumber brought around front to your card.
Thank you. I don't know why I didn't do my voice for that. I just...
Tim is grateful.
That's fine. My voice has been at least 5 different accents so far in this session alone.
Yes. That's the way voices go most of the time. This is true, yeah? I don't really know what she is, but this is her accent.
And I'll say with that
She's-
17.
She's from the Aleutian Islands.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
I'll say with that 17 that Sigrel, you're able to do some. They're makeshift, but for what you want right now, it's gonna work well enough. And you can always like unfasten it and get it more ship shape later.
All right. Yeah, this is good work.
Sounds good to me, Sig. Well, let's get a skedaddle on.
What is
Laundry,
your
you're driving.
Brett.
Let's just get into the cart.
Bradley.
Very well.
Laundry.
I don't remember being given a ski daddle.
Laundry. Get in the driver's seat of the fucking cart. And then please, no humming, no talking, no singing, just driving for at least 20 minutes, please.
Okay, Bradley. And as he's mounting, he's going.
Wait, this is a fucking cart?
I knew it was coming. I was just kind of counting the time and waiting.
Jeez.
Sig, please tell me you're not a fucking moron as well.
No, I just wanted to make sure I brought the
I have
proper
my-
equipment.
Sig has his sextant out, and he's staring directly into the sun with it.
Fuck!
Is he staring into it with his
Why
eyeless
are my
socket?
adventurers never competent? Oh.
And then once he says that, I turn to him and it's like, and he says, "Oh, I was just fucking with you. The glass is broken."
Great. All right. Well, everybody pop into the bus, I guess.
Well, alright, I'll climb on up. And it takes me a bit because I'm a gnome and like 3 foot tall, so I don't know how tall this cart is.
Not super tall. Yeah, Laundry, which way out of the city are you going?
What are my options?
Oh, I'm watching him like a fucking hawk. If he doesn't go northeast, I am going to, like, I'll still have the scabbard on it, but I am definitely hitting him with my fucking sword.
I'm rolling a d8.
Okay.
We are going. We're going east.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think that Brad would get mad until you didn't go any north at all. So, you
So we hit the
time.
Mexico border.
Okay. You're leaving out the east gate then?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Oh, okay, never mind. As he's heading towards the east gate, fucking Brad is gonna hit him with his scabbard and say, "You fucking dolt! Go to the north gate!"
North. I'm
Brad
gonna.
is going to grab him by the face and then point his eyes in the direction that north is.
He's gonna say, Mr. Sig, can I borrow that compass you were looking through?
It's fucking broken. Laundry, will you please do one thing right for me? Please, Laundry.
To be fair, it was a sextant. It's not a compass. I have a working compass. And also, we could just go out this way and then turn north. It'd be much faster than going through the town where there's all the buildings in the way.
All right, that's fine, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get there either way, and it's not a long drive. It is well, it's about 25-30 minutes. And you start to see this tall watchtower looking over the plains. It's very run down. There's tall grasses and ivies circling around the entire thing, and it looks like it was almost more of a stopping post than anything.
I start ringing a bell and then I say, "Watchtower ahoy!"
That's definitely not necessary, but thank you.
What is with the bell? I don't.
You always carry a bell with you. You never know when you'll need it.
That makes 0 sense.
Laundry.
Well,
Just
when
wait
you're
until
on
you
a
need it.
boat and you could go overboard, it's a different story, but yes.
Wouldn't the boat have a bell of its own?
Well, yeah, but
Everyone
you want to
carry
have your
bell.
own individual in case you go overboard.
Laundry is covering one ear and he says, "That was a very large dong."
People say
Laundry,
this about me.
These...
come here.
Oh, do they?
Get up from the front seat and walk into the back.
Brad is going to motion for him to come close.
Like lean in.
Yeah,
I do that.
I slap him.
Why? What was he step for? I am confused.
It's always warranted, but I was just a bit annoyed with the laundry. It's fine. It's the dynamic we have going.
This this dynamic, it seems a little counterproductive for what we're attempting to do.
Oh,
Eh?
no, on the contrary, it is, as a matter of fact, the most productive method I have ever encountered. Laundry rushes in, bumbles it all up, and then we go mop it up and fix it.
As this is productive.
Very. We've accomplished many missions this way.
All right. Well,
It
The
is
last
very
time-
archetypal. These epic poems where I come from, they talk of the Stooges, and they hit each other back and forth tons of time, and make great laugh for everyone.
well, I guess if the laughter is part of the jobs and we're doing well, yeah.
Now that you're
Holy shit.
I don't even know what that means.
I also don't know what that means for what it's worth. I assume it's anime.
Yeah, it's an anime thing.
As he sits back in the front driver's seat, you hear him mention how he wishes that he had some chips.
Wow. Fuck you, Eric.
I take one of my chisels and then just like hammer off wood chips from the deck and then hand it to him. You want chips? I give you chips.
Oh, thank you. We had a long rest, right? So I have all my spells back. I'm gonna cast Purify Food and Drink before I eat these.
Jesus fucking Christ. Laundry! What? Never mind. Shall we go inside?
This is the goal, yeah?
Getting up to the tower, you see that it is the kind of front of a small fort. The walls are mostly overgrown, and the once proud doors of the keep are both knocked off of the sort of hinges and are laying in the middle of the courtyard. And then inside the walls, there's the spire, the walls, and then like one large building on the opposite end of the spire, and you can see that the wall of the building has started to kind of crumble towards the ground, and you're guessing that this would be where the floor caved in.
Can I
Can I check out the
spend
doors?
Sure. What are you looking for?
basically like what would have knocked them off their hinges and how long ago.
Okay. Yeah, roll investigation.
All right, that's an 11 minus, investigation is +1, so 12.
Mm, uh, you don't know what knocked him off, but you can tell that it was a long time ago.
All
Um,
right.
the hinges are like fully rusted. And if the doors were like shut, they wouldn't be exposed to the elements as much with the way
And
that
can I
it's
tell
designed.
exactly how proud these doors once were?
Um, bordering cocky.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So
There she
there's,
is.
but there's like, um, plant life growing like around the doors. So they definitely weren't knocked off anytime.
Oh,
They've been
okay.
like this for a while.
And are the plants proud?
Uh, Not as.
Not
Oh,
as proud as
I'm gonna
those
spend it.
corn stalks that had blood in them.
All right. So I'm gonna spend I'm gonna spend 18 seconds making 3 light spells on 3 rocks that I can find,
Okay.
and then I want to shove them in my little pouch.
What?
Why is that so funny?
he's checking for polyps.
Clearly.
In my pouch? Like, I don't understand where that's.
Your prison purse, Brad.
I mean,
Your little
Never mind.
pouch.
That's fine.
So looking around, our goal is just to like check to make sure that this place isn't gonna like kill people or be spawn of
not at
bats.
all. We're here to loot.
Oh, we're literally just here to loot. There's no.
Correctamundo. We
Oh.
are here to get money. Them dollar bills, y'all. Secure that bag, as the kids say.
And shields.
20 for me and 70 for Bradley.
That's percentage.
What?
Yes.
Gold pieces.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Shut your mouth, Laundry. Let's go and find where the floor collapsed.
Well, I see your problem right there, and I point at the huge fucking hole in the middle of the floor.
Well, he drops one of the light rocks in there.
It drops about
How
15,
far down does it?
15 feet or so.
15?
And then it,
1
yeah.
5?
I want to sit on the edge and then drop down.
Okay.
Is it dry down there?
It is dry down there.
Yeah, wow. Don't even listen for a description of what's down there, Tim.
Nope. Brad's going in.
Yeah, I'll jump in too.
These?
Laundry, wait 1 moment before you leap in.
I leap in.
Roll for dog poop in your landing spot.
This is kind of a. But when of you be willing to catch me? I am very short.
Why don't you attach a rope first, and then I'll have Laundry try, but, well, he's mildly inept at most things that he does, so, you know.
All right. Is there anything I can tie a rope off on?
Yeah. I mean, there's like a few like holes in the wall. You could probably loop a rope kind of through them or around the doorway, kind of.
Okay. I will do that.
Okay.
These Hosentefall, they are simply glorious for this rope tying. And then do I roll something to jump in? Tie it around my waist?
Mm,
Or does
Yeah.
somebody else?
you and Landre both roll athletics checks.
Ah, yes. The athletics.
Wait, you're not just gonna climb down with it? You're gonna jump still? It's laundry.
Well, is there anything to climb on? I was in the impression it's just an open
The rope.
nothing along the sides.
Yeah, but you can still like shimmy down the rope.
Yeah, it's like a it's kind of like a well, but it's just not deep.
His arms are
So
open
there-
and waiting for you, but his head is turned and his eyes are squinted shut.
And it's only
Oh,
15
God.
feet. Like, have you never jumped off a before?
Well, she's a gnome.
Yeah, I'm like 3
Oh.
feet tall. So to me, 15 feet is a huge distance. These I guess I will try to climb in then. If you say that before she jumps. I'll at least like
Hey,
hang,
wait,
hang off the edge.
don't jump. Just climb in. Laundry is a failure. Do not let him catch you. For the
I thought you were
love of the
fucking with her at
gods.
first when you were going, wait. Like, I used to do that to people when I worked at the zip line. Like, I would hook them up, and then, like, right as they jump off the platform, I'd be like, wait, hold on. And then they would freak the fuck out.
That's so twisted.
Oh, Chris.
There were no survivors.
Okay, so I will attempt to like climb down then just a little bit, like hang off the edge. Or can I climb all the way down?
You could try and climb down, or you could do like the where you let a little bit of rope out and then kind of lower yourself and then a little
Oh,
bit more.
repel.
Oh, good, because
Yeah,
I
repel.
got a 3 on my athletics because I rolled a 5 and then that's a -2.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Landre, you want to roll that athletics check at disadvantage? Since you have your eyes
Your
closed.
eyes are closed.
Well, and also I have a disadvantage because of exhaustion.
We need you to roll 16 times and take the lowest result.
17.
Okay. I would say you have your arms like facing the other way, and Ona's like kind of just slowly rappelling down and like not doing a great job, but after like 5 feet, she still just like lands on top of your head, and she thinks that that's the ground, so she like takes a step, and she just like trips into your arms.
Ah, well, this isn't exactly how I hoped to fall, but this works. Thank you, Laundry.
I set her down. Rub my neck.
You find yourself in a 10-foot tall tunnel. It stretches out before you. Holy shit. Okay.
Basically,
Oh, wow.
yes. That happened.
So yeah, you find yourself in a 10-foot tall, 10-foot wide tunnel. It looks to be not naturally formed. It looks like it was purposefully carved out. And it stretches out before you in one way. Behind you, it kind of ramps up into a like collapsed cave tunnel.
Does it look like it was carved out with tools or like by some of like animal sort of means?
It it looks like it was carved out by tools in most parts, and then like the ground kind of looks smoothed out by magic.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not a like an animal tunnel or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Can I investigate to kind of figure out how long ago this would have been carved out, or like what kind of tools? Like, does it look like a good job was done, or was it like a kind of a rough people who didn't quite know what they were doing kind of situation?
Yeah, you can roll investigation.
That's a 24.
It's a pretty good job. The walls and especially the ceiling don't look like there was a whole lot of effort put in, but it's not like about to collapse. It's well carved out at the very least, and the floor is very smooth.
Okay.
As far as how long ago, you would guess a couple thousand years.
Okay. So it's been. Well, the house seems sturdy enough. We should be safe as far as that goes. How far behind us does it go?
Like 5 feet.
Okay. So it's.
Only forward.
Yep.
Well, let's continue, I guess. And
I would like to check for traps before we continue. I don't know
Okay.
what to roll for that. Is that investigation too?
I think.
well, I actually have a way to check for traps as well. Laundry, keep walking.
Which way?
Wait, I have an idea. Do I have
Forward, you
any?
dolt.
Oh,
Do I have any rations on me, like a sausage?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
All right, I'm gonna throw it down the hallway or down the tunnel.
Why are you throwing perfectly good food?
Hmm. Why
They
would
will spring trap. Also, if there's any beasts, they will go to get the sausage.
that was perfectly edible?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run. And
Well,
go.
Laundry, if you want to try and beat them too, you can.
I'm gonna run after the sausage.
Go, boyo, go!
We'll have to purify it.
All right, Laundry, you do that. Let us know what you find.
She's a peach of a savior. She's the apple of my eye.
Lovely, roll a perception as you run.
At disadvantage. There goes a nat 20. That is a 5.
The rest of you see him just running along, and then he kind of fades from view in the darkness.
I'm
I
gonna
can see
pick
60
out
feet
one of
with
my.
dark vision.
He went past that.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pick up one of my rocks and I'm gonna huck it down the hallway.
I see.
Roll an
That'd be
athletics.
awesome if you hit him with it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Because I'm alright at, like, well, almost everything, because Bard. So 12 plus 5 is 17.
So as you whip this stone, you see the light like traveling on, and then at kind of the farthest edge of it, you see Laundry still running, looking for this sausage. And then he
I'm
fades into
gonna-
view of the light again.
I'm gonna start moving forward at a walk, and when I get up to the stone, I'm gonna throw another one down the hallway.
Could I retroactively say that I faked throwing the sausage?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I do have a good sleight of hand. I think I have double proficiency on it. Yeah, I have a +6 on the sleight of hand.
Well, that alone beats the 5 of his perception, so...
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I still have the hot dog, and I show it to the other people there.
Brad
Kinda
is
wave it
going
there.
to crack the fuck up, and he will not be able to control himself for probably a good solid minute before he'll be able to walk forward again.
Landre, you've
Okay.
run about 120 feet or so, and no sign of this sausage.
Okay. I'm gonna turn into a rat again and start sniffing the ground.
Rat.
Okay. Well, you're rolling on perception there, buddy.
A disadvantage is a 10.
It smells like
Will you
dirt.
please give him a fucking respiratory disorder from inhaling mold on a fucking old ass floor?
Maybe.
Dope.
It smells a lot like dirt to you. So clearly sausage not here, but maybe further.
Just a second. Let me look up a rule real quick.
Rules?
Not a
Doesn't sound like
rule,
Brian.
spell.
Oh. For the rest of you, just walking behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
casually.
Yeah.
I'm eating the sausage too.
I'm still kind of investigating the walls and such to make sure there's no traps or
Eric,
anything.
did I say that I was picking up the? Because basically what I'm doing is I'm gonna be picking up these rocks and just fucking. So I'll throw one down the hallway and then fucking have one in my hand and pick it up, and that way I'll always have one that I can keep throwing in front of me. You know what I mean?
When you get to your first stone and throw the next one, you see laundry at the far edge of it, like on the ground, crawling on all fours.
Laundry, what are you doing?
Squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeaking.
Laundry, you better get up and run, or I am going to harm you severely.
Oh fuck, there are rats down here. I take out my bow.
I don't look like a rat though, just so you know.
Oh.
I'm just me on all fours. I got it in my
Oh,
head a few
okay.
episodes back that I could turn into animals. As I'm going to cast detect poison and magic, or poison and disease, on the off chance that this thing is. I can locate it. If it's poison. So it's 30 diseases and creatures and poisonous creatures, poisons and diseases within 30 feet of me, unless they're blocked by a foot of stone, an inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Within 30 feet of you.
And that's as I'm running away from Bradley.
As you run along, every now and then you get a little ping of mushrooms that, while not extremely poisonous, are better off not eaten by most people. But that's all you get as you run along.
Okay. Do they seem like they're off to the sides, or do they seem like they're in front of me?
They're just like on the side where the floor meets the wall, kind of.
Okay, I would stop and investigate along the way before I keep running. But if I find their mushrooms, I'll ignore them.
Yeah, they're real little.
I want to
ones, too.
try and hit Laundry with one of my rocks.
Okay, you can make a ranged
Is
weapon
that
attack.
athletics? Or okay.
You also have
Um,
magic rock so that you can make him do 1d6 damage.
no, I'm not trying to hurt him. So that's only a 12 though, so I don't think that hits.
No, but you do see him bending over by the corner of the tunnel, and then he like stands up and starts going over a few feet in front of him, and then he bends over and looks at the other corner, and then he gets up and keeps going as he's investigating these mushrooms.
I think that after a while, because of my exhaustion, I'm probably gonna just collapse and lean against a wall until they come up to me.
Okay. How long would you have wanted to run then?
How long would I want to what? Oh, to run?
Yeah, before you.
I can just pick a number.
Well, yeah, I'll let you know if you come across anything before then, but
I will say. Yeah, it's just another 22 feet.
oh, okay. Yeah. You definitely didn't find anything else then. Just some mushrooms.
Demeter will not be happy about you losing that perfectly good food.
Oh, we found it a little while back, Laundry.
Saints be
Yeah,
praised.
I'm eating it, and I look at him right in the eye as I take a bite.
Um, as you're standing in this cave talking, everyone roll me perception checks.
17.
Nat 20.
That's
for
going to
24.
be a 4.
Crit fail makes 2.
So I imagine Brad and Landre are off arguing, or at least Brad is yelling at Landre for stopping.
Oh, 100%.
The Sig, you hear something further on down the tunnel. You can't quite place it though. Bona, you hear like
You can do it some more. I want to fully get this effect.
Like, what exactly did it sound like again, Eric?
hey, what's up?
I just want to turn up my headphones a little bit more and, really get that in my fucking ears,
I figured you would.
Did any of you hear this?
This. There is a sound at the end of the tunnel.
Da, 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 da. That's literally all I heard. I don't understand what the fuck you're saying.
I heard Hacienda.
Oh, okay. We're going to have tapas at the hacienda. Right.
You two are the worst. There is something at the end of the tunnel making the noise.
At
Do you
the
hear it?
end, she said,
Is it at the end of this tunnel?
Yes.
Oh, well, this is quite distressing.
Perhaps
gonna
if you
throw a
were
rock.
quiet, you would hear it.
As you
It
throw,
sounded like they put stones in their hand, and then stones in the other hand, put them together, and started rolling them back and forward against each other.
for how long?
How straight is this tunnel?
it's been fairly straight up until this point. I was gonna say when you throw your stone, at the end of it, you see that it bends to the right.
Okay. I want to slowly walk up to the bend with my crossbow out.
Around the corner of the bend, a little ways off, you see the glow of more light.
I'll walk up and look around the bend too.
I'm trying to be stealthy, but I rolled an 8, so never mind.
Brad is going to hold up his hand and point at Laundry, and then he's going to walk back to Laundry and say, "You are going to stay here and cover our rear. That does not have anything to do with butts, and if you ask me that, I swear to God, Laundry, it just means that you make sure no one can sneak up on us. You do not leave this post. If you need us, yell as loud as you can. Otherwise, be very, very quiet. Okay?"
I got one better, and I hand him my bell.
Perfect.
Any trouble, ring this.
Where will you be at the hacienda?
Otherwise, yes, we're going to have tapas without you, and I'm very sorry, but we need to make sure that someone covers the rear.
To protect the tapas.
To protect the tapas. Thank you, Laundry. And Brad is going to back up, and he's going to, like, clap his boots together and put his hand up in a salute, and then just bring it down with gusto, and then start going back towards the corner.
like fucking Red Dwarf or something.
Yeah, just really over the top.
Okay.
Sorry, when you asked to play in this game, like, this is what this game is Brad and Laundry
Oh
doing
no, I know.
fucking
I'm just
zany
role-playing it.
actors.
It's good. My character's annoyed. I think it's funny.
Okay.
So when we get back up to the bend, I have 60 feet of dark vision. Is that far enough to tell what's going on there?
It looks like about 150 feet. There's like a fire or like torches.
Can I tell how many torches?
No,
Okay.
it just looks like it's from what you can tell. There's torchlight.
I'm going to pick up the rock and stuff it in my pouch.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'll get my short bow out and stealthily, like at half speed, just start kind of like tiptoeing my way down the corridor towards the lights.
Yeah, I'm
so I
going to
get a
go
better
with
view.
them.
Okay.
I'll roll a stealth check, too.
Ooh, Lord. I got a 2, and my stealth mod is a 2, so big old 4 on stealth.
Okay, well, I got a 16.
I will be kind of walking behind them a ways.
And Boona got, what, an 8?
Yeah, that's what I rolled the first time. If I need to keep that, I will.
I'll say that my backup bell like hit up against the cave wall a little bit.
Oh my god.
Why do you have a backup bell? What is this? How many fucking bells do you have?
Better to have and not need than need and not have.
Shh! Both of you! Are you fucking kidding me? And Brad is going to continue as the only one that is managing to keep quiet at all. I've got my light crossbow out at this juncture, by the way.
Okay.
I have my short
Yeah.
bow.
As you're creeping forward, you notice that it seems that where the light is coming from is like where the tunnel opens up into a room. And then, Brad, I would say you're able to get within 30 feet of this room, and you see that it's from where you are. It's lit by torches, and you can't quite see the sides of the walls. You're still in this tunnel, but you do see that at the far end there are tall stone doors.
Okay, so Brad is going to move up along the rightmost wall and try and like keep creeping forward so that he can see what's off to the left.
Okay. Yeah, my rolls were garbage, so I'd say you're able to get fairly close to the entranceway of the room, and you see on the left side of the wall there are a handful of skeletons, kind of pacing around, bones rattling against each other.
How many? Two?
You see three of them.
Okay, so he's going to hold up three fingers and point off in that direction. And then I think I'm going to just fire a shot at them.
Okay. And the room is like 30 feet to your left, and then you would guess if it's a square, it's probably 30 feet to your right as well.
Do gnomes
Okay.
have dark vision?
Do what?
Does Bona,
I
does she have
think they
dark
do,
vision?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, gnomes
So
have
I
dark
would know
vision.
that we both can see your hand signal.
I would think so, yeah. Because Brad
Okay.
definitely knows that.
Yeah.
Which is why he did it.
So from where you can tell, it's like a 60 by 60 room. And the tunnel kind of comes out into the middle of it on one end.
But yeah, Brad is going to pop a shot off at the skeletons, and then he's going to back off a little bit into the darkness and wait with his friends for the first volley when the skeletons, because basically what my goal is to kind of choke them into this tunnel.
Okay. Yeah, roll an attack. What were you saying?
So,
I was going to try to hide behind either Brad or Sig.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have been trying to hide in the cave wall too, like before all this happened.
Okay. What was your attack?
17, 11 plus 6.
Yeah. What's the damage on that?
That is, 4 plus 4 is 8.
Okay. Yeah, your arrow sails out and pierces into one of the skulls of one of the skeletons, and all three of them kind of turn their heads towards the entranceway where you're standing, and you back up. Why don't the two of you who are further back roll stealth checks?
Oh, that's a lot better. 15 plus 2, 17.
Okay.
15.
Okay. So yeah, you're pressed against the wall, then Bona's pressed against you, behind you. Um, and see Brad pop a shot with his crossbow and then start like shifting back towards you guys, and three skeletons come out from around the left side, and you see two more of them come from the right side. Roll perception
How
checks on that.
how close are the skeletons together?
Not super close. The three on the left are probably like one of them is out in front with an arrow sticking out of him. The other are like 10 feet behind him. And then the ones
That's
on
a
the
10
right are...
on my perception, by the way.
Okay.
So I got a 7 on my perception, and like I can see out of my left eye. My left eye is the good one, so I can see the ones on the left. I would say better than the ones on the right.
I got an
Okay.
18 for perception.
All right. Bona, you notice that one of these skeletons is not wearing like torn up, tattered rags. He looks like he's wearing actual clothing and a really large, goofy hat.
Interesting. Okay.
Also, while the others are carrying swords, he has what appears to be a harp in his hand.
Okay.
And he's one of the ones on the right. He's the furthest back, probably about halfway in the room. And uh, they're starting to charge you in this tunnel.
Are any of them within 60 feet?
Yep.
Okay,
The first one.
Yeah, as soon as one gets within 60 feet, that's when I want to make my attack. And since I'm hidden, can I get an attack with advantage
Yep.
for a sneak attack? All right.
Oh, are you a rogue too?
Yes, I am. All right.
Excellent.
Let's see. 12 plus 4, 16.
That hits.
All right.
I fucking hate you, Brian.
All right.
Why? Like, why? Bruh, we were having such a good time.
13 plus 2, 15 damage. Attack
And that's your short bow?
Yep.
Yeah.
with sneak attack included.
Your arrow pierces into the other side of the skull as Brad's bolt was, and the skull itself just kind of pops off the neck. And its hands like go to where its head was, and then they just kind of like tumble to the ground.
All right, and then I want a bonus action hide after I take that shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that too. If I can.
And should I do another stealth roll for the hide?
Yeah.
Okay, so 9.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay. The
I rolled a 9 to shoot.
Oh, okay.
Dan is here, everybody.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Thanks. Yeah. So the oh, sorry.
So I do that and then I go hide.
Okay. Then roll another stealth check on yours, I guess.
Do. What was my stealth? 6, 7, 13.
Okay. So the two skeletons that were right behind the one that just got decapitated kind of run into the hallway, and they point at both of you groups, Brad or sorry, all three of you. That's an easier way of saying it. They point at all three of you and kind of bang against their shields that they're carrying.
So I can see them point at me.
Oh yeah, it's really obvious.
Shit, fuck.
Do they see me as well?
Yeah. One of them is like pointing at the ground and then like hits his shield a few times and then points at the ground again.
As a free action, can I start ringing my bell?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that.
Can I hear him ringing his bell?
Oh yeah. You're not that far away.
I want to ring my bell. I'm going to try and match the timing of his and start thinking, stomp on the grapes, tread out the new wine, and give thanks to...
That's enough. All right.
Okay.
Is it ever really enough?
Yes. Right around when Brian starts talking. When you start ringing your bell, the closest skeleton, it looks like his eye sockets get wide, and then he like points at you, and why don't you roll initiative?
All right,
Fair.
it's a 17 for me. Write it in the chat here.
Do-
Well, Landre, why don't you roll an initiative just to
Just so that I have
a
something to do.
place? Yeah,
I'm gonna grab my blanket. I'll be right back.
That's not performance, is it?
it
Or that's not a like a exhaustion
skill
check.
ability check. No.
16.
Performance.
I mean, you can roll for performance to see how well you're matching up your bell timing.
I would like to. Hold on. Let's see what my performance is. Okay. That is a 2.
Can I hear him ringing his bell back?
Oh yeah, and
I shout out, "We're being attacked, you fucking idiot!"
somehow it sounds like he's ringing the bell incorrectly, which you didn't think was possible. But it sounds like if you would like hold the bell and then like use your hand to operate the hammer, and it's just like, dunk, dunk, dunk.
He's like holding the metal part, so it's like muted.
Yeah. Brad, you are first up.
Brad is going to look at his friends and he's going to say, just keep backing away from them. None of them have ranged weapons. I'm going to funnel them up enough and then, well, I have a fun idea. And Brad is going to back up 30 feet and he is going to hold his action.
Okay. What are you holding for?
For specifically, if a skeleton gets within melee range, I would like to cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
But basically what I'm trying to do is lure these skeletons down the hallway and group them up enough that I can run up and Thunderwave the fuck out of a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm. Next up is a skeleton, and it is the
Motherfucker.
one that got really excited by the bell, and he's going to run up to Sig, and he's not going to attack you, Sig, but he's going to try and disarm you of the bell.
Okay.
So I think it's the same as a grapple check, so you can roll athletics or acrobatics.
here's what happens. He runs up and like reaches out for it, and I straight up hand it to him.
Okay. Then he
Please
starts.
pull out a backup bell from like your boot or something.
I'm like, here you go.
He tears out one of his ribs and starts beating on the bell with it.
Okay.
And he's dancing really poorly with it.
Interesting.
The other skeleton that was behind him, also in the entranceway, like cocks its head, and then he's gonna run up and try and attack Sig,
Okay.
just like shoving the other one out of the way. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So he swings at you with an axe and does 6 damage with it.
All right.
And I believe it's your turn now.
Okay, so I am going to move backwards. Oh shit! If
You can use disengage as a bonus action. You're a rogue, bro.
Yep.
yeah, but that won't go well with like what my other part of the plan was. So let's see here. Yeah, what I'll have to do is yeah, I'll just take the attack opportunity. Yeah, I'm gonna back up 30 feet
Okay.
and then shoot with my bow on one of them. Neither of those two have taken damage, right?
No.
All right. Since the one's holding a bell, will he be able to attack me?
No, he got pushed backwards 5 feet too.
Oh, okay.
And he's still just beating away at it.
All right. So are you gonna do your attack of opportunity?
Yeah, it was a 21.
Yeah,
To
that
hit.
definitely hits.
And that's not bad. 2 damage this time.
And so yeah, I take the hit and move back 30 feet. I knock my bow again, make an attack at the one that attacked me. Okay, 4 plus 4, so I don't think an 8 hits. But I will use my bonus action dash to get another 30 feet back. So now that I'm 6 away.
Okay. Yeah, your shot goes through his ribs and fairly harmlessly.
All right.
And Landre, are you responding at all, or are you still just?
Yeah, when he says, "We're trying to fight, you fucking idiot," I try to quiet down so as not to disturb them.
Okay. You see the.
That is fucking comedy gold, Brian. Like, I have to tell you that is. Like, if that was a fucking. Oh, man. Like, oh, that's so good, Brian.
Uh, the skeleton with the big poofy hat on in the middle of the room is still kind of meandering around, oddly enough. He just hasn't responded to you guys really at all. And it's just not really doing anything. It's just kind of
Can I
pacing.
see that second set of skeletons yet?
You can see the big one, and you can see the 2 that came up to you.
Yeah, when I noticed that there was more than the ones that were like that had just come up to me, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, there's more.
Bona, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm not actually hiding, right? Do I know
No.
this?
Yeah, because the wall of a person that you were trying to hide behind just ran away 60 feet and left two skeletons like 10 feet in front of you.
Oh, right. Okay. Um. Well, then I am not. I don't have flanking. I don't have anything. I'm going to pull my rapier out, and I'm going to use my insightful fighting. Um, which I get to roll a wisdom, or an insight check. That's weird. Okay. Insight check against a creature that isn't incapacitated, and they get to contest it with their charisma, a deception check. And if I succeed, I get to use sneak attack, basically.
Okay, so charisma check then? Deception check?
Basically. Against a 16.
Oh, that's gonna be hard to beat. I have -3 to charisma.
So I'm going to look at one of the ones in front of me and go, I really don't like the skeletons.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, good. So then I basically get sneak attack even though I don't have sneak attack. And I get that benefit for a full minute. Not that that did a fuckload of good, because my highest was a 4. So that's 8 to hit. So never mind. That was fun. Okay, cool. But I still get that against him. Yay. I'm going... Oh, that was my bonus action. Fuck. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna step by... Oh, where is Brad?
Brad is about 10 feet behind you at this point.
Behind me. Okay. I'm gonna sneak back by Brad.
Okay.
Like, not sneak, but,
Oh, and he used his reaction already, so he can't attack you.
Oh, good.
So yeah, you're back by Brad. Back by Bradley. Who? Oh no, not quite. Um. So Brad, along with this clanking of the skeleton beating on this bell, you start to hear another bell. Inside the room, and after hearing this for just like a few seconds, you see the skeleton of what appears to be a bull-headed person charging at you, horns lowered at full speed. It will get within melee range for your thunder wave.
So I can do that first.
Yeah.
I think it's Constitution, but let me look.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Against your spell save.
12.
That'll do it. I lose a 4 on the die.
Fuck yeah.
Takes half damage.
No, he didn't save.
Oh.
And so, I'm upstairs making tea. Can somebody roll me 2d8 thunder damage?
On it. You didn't want me to roll your thunder damage. That was 2. Oh, wait. No, that's a 7.
Well,
7, 8. 8.
8?
so 8 and he's pushed 10 feet from me.
Okay. Mark that down.
Let's do try and keep our hands to ourselves, thank you.
And then it'll be your turn again.
How close are the other skeletons then to the one that I just launched into them?
You had backed up 30 feet, so he's probably 10 feet from them.
All right. I am.
Would they have been caught in the thunder wave?
No, because
Okay.
he's 10 feet now that he was pushed back 10 feet.
Oh, gotcha.
I think I am just going to. I think I'm going to run up to him. And I think I'm going to cast Thunderwave at a second level.
Okay.
Because that should hit some of the skeletons, because it's a 15-foot cube if I stay within 5 feet of him, right?
Yeah. Jesus
Okay.
Christ, I cannot roll. Okay. He had a 10.
That does not
They
save.
had a 10 and a 3.
All right.
How many
So I
DH
will.
do you need?
I'll do it in the robot. Thank
Okay.
you, though, Kim.
Robot.
You're welcome.
That's going to be 14 damage,
Hmm.
and
Okay.
they're all launched 10 feet.
The two other Skelly boys kind of explode into a Mortal Kombat style explosion.
Of blood.
Um,
Well, not blood, I
well,
guess.
bone dust, and there's like 8 rib cages on the floor somehow, and
Bone dust and harmony.
those are your 2 stats: bone dust or harmony. Um, Sig's backup bell goes clattering over to the skeleton with the poofy hat, and he leans down and picks it up and kind of looks it over for a few seconds. And the Minotaur skeleton gets pushed another 10 feet back.
There's a Minotaur skeleton now too?
Mm-hmm. He charged at Brad, and then Brad
Oh
poofed
shit.
him away. Right on the snoot.
I gotta get my good eye checked.
I did it twice. No, sir. Keep your hands off of me, good sir.
One more skeleton limps around the corner, only having one leg, and is like leaning against the wall. But it is Sig's turn now.
Alright. So, what's the closest enemy to me?
The Minotaur skeleton, definitely.
Alright, and how far away is that from?
Backed up 30 feet. Oh, so he's about 60 feet away right now?
Okay, so yeah, I'll stay where I'm at for the time being, and I will is um is Brad like within 5 feet of him?
No, Brad's 10 feet away from him.
Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah, I'll just do a normal short bow attack on him.
Okay.
That is a 7 plus 4, so I'm guessing a 21 hits.
Yep.
Okay, and it's 2, 6 damage.
Okie dokie.
And then I will, are there any, like, sort of ripples in the cave wall or shadows or anywhere I can try to hide?
Yeah, you can try and kind of push yourself up against the wall and get out of sight.
Alright, well, that's a lot better than last time. 17 plus 6.
Okay.
Or 17 plus 2, I should say. Stealth.
You feel like a shadow.
Alright.
Skeletons don't bleed, but the Minotaur is definitely looking pretty bad.
They ain't got time to bleed.
It is the one skeleton that's still in the room holding the bell and this little harp starts banging the harp against the bell, and then after he does it a few times, there's a really loud bang that sounded eerily similar to Brad's thunder waves that he's been letting off. Um, but it wasn't anywhere near anyone, so you just hear him like banging on the bell a few times, and then boom. Um,
Quite impressive, but you need to work on your aim, good sir.
Bona, it's your turn.
Okay. So I am by Brad. No, I'm now behind Brad because he ran up to the Minotaur.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. And the Minotaur, they're still like 10 feet ahead of me.
Yeah. So Brad's like 10 feet in front of you. The Minotaur's another 10 feet.
Okay. I would like to. Can I bonus action to like. Well, no, if I move up there, I should have sneak attack because I will be flanking, correct? I believe that's how that works.
No, because I launched him, remember? Because he's 10 feet away from me now.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Way to be a team player, Brad. I thought you were supposed to be helping.
I 100% am. I've killed multiple skeletons. I've kept the Minotaur off of us. Like, come on. Brett is 100% helping.
Okay, I'm going to do the insightful thing again against the Minotaur. I'm going to move up to him, so that'd be 20 feet of movement forward, correct?
Yep.
From where I am currently? Okay, yeah, that's within my range. So I'm going to move up, do my insightful thing. 12 plus...
Yeah, that beats.
beats a 16, whatever he just rolled.
No, I had it too.
Oh, okay. Then yes. Okay, so I basically get to do this. Then that's nat 20. I didn't even need advantage.
That does hit.
So 24 to hit. And let's see, I do 2d6 then. No, 8, sorry. Not the rapier. 6 rapier damage, and then not d6s. And that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sneak attack damage.
Oof. So what was the total on that?
You would ask me. Okay, so that was 2, 4, 6 from the, 6 from the normal attack, and then the sneak attack damage was 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
So
17
times
whatever
2
that is.
would be 34.
No, I rolled double everything.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I mean, if you want to double my double, that'd be amazing, but no.
Yeah, it looks like it's on its final leg. Are you doing anything after that?
I don't have an extra attack or anything. That's all I get.
Okay. I didn't know if you were gonna move after that or not.
Well, no. I don't want to take an opportunity attack.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah.
I
It
used my
is.
bonus action to do the thing, to do the sneak attack. So.
Yeah, it's his turn, and he's looking one good shin kick away from crumbling down, but it is going to charge at Brad. Bona, you will get an attack of opportunity.
Sweet. La la
Please hit.
la. Okay. Okay, so my sneak attack insightful fighting thing lasts for a minute. Does that continue
Yep,
working?
absolutely. If you have advantage, you have advantage.
Awesome. Oh, damn, that's another nat 20. I swear I'm not playing comic right now. Okay, that's 9. What do I get to add to that? 2. So that's 11 regular and 10, 14 sneak attack. So 25 damage altogether.
Yep. That'll crumble him up real nice and good. Yeah,
Excellent.
he starts to charge but clatters to the floor before he gets too far.
So as
Well
he's coming,
done, Bona.
I like take my rapier and just kind of like hold it out so that he runs into it, and I essentially slice off his head.
When you do that, you notice that the other skeleton that had just come around the corner and already looked like it had been in a few fights, it also clatters to the floor.
Hmm.
The one with the big old goofy hat, though, is still tottering around inside that room, banging on this bell with his harp. And then every now and then he bangs on the harp with the bell and makes some of the strings kind of ping. But we're out of
Man,
initiative
that's
now.
like the skeleton version of Landre.
Speaking of Landre, Brad is going to go back and get Landre. And he's going to say, Landre, there is a very annoying skeleton that I need you to go and take care of.
He is going to jump. He was definitely not expecting that. Where is
So we're
he?
not perceiving any threat from this playing attempting skeleton.
I mean, it's not attacking you. And doesn't really seem to be paying attention to you.
I'm going to
Well,
walk
then I'm
into
gonna
the
walk
room.
up to it and try.
He's gonna fight you for it. He's just gonna
All
try
right.
and like keep it away from you.
All right. Well,
Is there any-
like as soon as if I grab for it and he doesn't immediately give it, I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Is there
Have a
anything else in this
duel out of
room
this
before he does that?
Sorry, what?
Is there anything else in this room,
Um,
or is it just this dude?
it's just that dude and the large stone doors.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Whatever you're doing, Chris.
Give me back my bell.
Clang, clang, clang.
And so creatures that like I'm adjacent to that it has no other creature that's adjacent to it or whatever. So it's when it's just me and the creature in a 5-foot space, I get
Mhm.
advantage. And
Okay.
and also like I can get sneak attack on those. And so
Okay.
yeah, that's an 18 for on that attack. And I'm gonna be using my sword on this one.
Okay. Hey, that'll hit.
Okay. So 14 damage. Oh, 14 plus 2, so 16 damage.
Well, it looks really bad, but as it clangs on this this bell, your sword starts to get really hot.
All right.
And let me read out exactly what it does. So you take 2d8 damage,
All right.
which is 11 damage as your sword burns red hot. Um, and you have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
All right. That is a 9.
You drop your sword as well.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely would drop it if it's starting to get hot. Ah, you son of a bitch.
It bangs on the bell a few more times and starts to try and like run away from you.
All right, I'm gonna keep after it, and this time, just hit it again with melee at advantage.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's 15 plus 4, 19,
Yep.
and uh, 1 plus 1, so 2 damage for my actual attack, and then the sneak attack will and it 5 damage,
You punch into
7
it, and
damage.
you feel some of the ribs like shift as you hit it. And it looks like it's about to start falling apart. And then it goes invisible, but you can still hear it clanging around the room.
All right.
It's like running towards the door.
All right, I'm gonna run towards the sound and just make wild, haymakers at it.
um, roll an attack. Just
So
a
it
straight
would just
attack.
be a normal, yeah, just straight attack. Okay, that's a 19 plus 4. And
It's
that's
being
just
really loud, so it's pretty
it.
easy to.
It'd be just 2 damage because it's just my strength plus my yeah, 1 bludgeoning.
That's that's just enough. You punch it and it like pops back into your vision, and like its jaw drops to the floor, and then so does the rest of it. And this little heap of dumb fancy clothing and bones.
I like reach out down indignantly and just like scoop my bell off the ground and just like kind of kick the dirt and walk away. Like mumbling to myself in whatever like sort of Nordic language would be, in the Magne world.
Uh, I would like to go loot the body, please. Does it have
Okay.
anything other than the harp and the weird hat or whatever?
Um, Statistically, it has a set of fine clothes, and the harp, or maybe it's a lyre, the little hand harps.
I take them. The clothes and the harp.
Okie dokie. It's easy enough to do. It's a skeleton wearing clothing.
Excellent.
And so, what else is going on in here? Is there the treasure that we're like sent to recover?
There's doors.
So, yeah, there's two large stone doors, and now that you are standing next to them, you can see um, there is two sets of carving. One of them is around like the entryway of the doors. The other one is scratched right into the door.
Hmm.
What do the carvings look like?
One of them looks like a poem, and that one's written in common. The other one is in sharp, jagged etchings around the doorway, and That one's a little tougher to make out.
Not, not thieves can't. I
It is
assume.
not.
Yeah, I know Elvish and in Nordic.
I know gnomish and elvish.
It's neither of those. None of those.
All right.
Hmm.
Once everybody's in here, I'm guessing at some Brad and Laundry are in here, and I suggest that we take a short rest for me to use some hit die.
Well, you can feel free to take a short rest. What does the poem that's in common say?
The poem carved into the doorway says, "The devil's red light pales correspondeth to divinity's light, reveling in its own death."
The devil's
The Devil's Coors Light.
Coors Light farted on the flight.
I like your poem better.
I am quite all right.
Eric, you need Tim to ghostwrite for you.
Sorry.
Are you typing it into the chat or not?
Yes.
Okay, cool. He like rhymed light with light. I want to. Whoever wrote this poem is kind of a hack. I want to meet him and explain that rhyming the same word with the same word, it's just hacky.
I would like to check the door for traps, please. Investigate. Do, do, do. That's a 10.
You don't
killed back 13,
see
by the way.
any traps.
Of course I don't.
I'll check the door for traps too. I have a pretty good.
The door
Actually,
seems
what
to
do
be
you use for
perfectly
that?
fine.
Because I have like thieves. Would that help?
I think you can add your proficiency bonus to an investigation check
Oh, okay.
with Thieves' Tools. And if you're already proficient in investigation, I think you add it again.
Oh, really?
All right.
I think so.
Well, then mine was a 12.
Well, I got a natural.
I just heard natural.
Natural.
1.
1.
I was gonna say I just heard natural again.
You make
Like, this is a
me
nice-
feel.
It's a natty light.
Dramatic
I can say one thing.
pause.
This door
Nope, you ruined it.
is. There's no way this door is trapped.
This is what I saw as well. It seems to be perfectly fine. We should just be able to walk
Well,
in.
I don't trust anyone, so I'm going to back up about 60 feet and have laundry open it.
You want this open?
Well, of course, laundry. And Brett is going to pull a crowbar out of his backpack and hand it to Laundry, and then he's going to go, "Now don't do anything until I've backed away." And Brett is going to run across the room and peek from the hallway.
I love that Laundry is basically our police station robot in this campaign. That's all he is.
Bradley.
This... Go ahead.
Brett is not going to say a goddamn word.
He's gonna stick the crowbar in the door and then say, "You'd better guard the tapas," and give it a crank.
Has my sword cooled down enough to pick back up and put in my sheath yet?
Yeah. Once
Oh,
you
okay.
died, it cooled down pretty.
All right.
I will be
Um,
across the room with Brad.
Landre, Brad, what languages do you speak?
I
Please.
do Dwarven, Orcish, Elven, Common.
Jeez. Common and giant.
Okay.
Giant?
He's a Goliath.
Oh, right.
Why don't you roll me an athletics check to see if you can pry open that door, Landre?
Giant is just common, but the letters are drawn really big, but still for some reason you can read it.
Well, that's at the very least that's the giant Landre knows.
19.
Was that at
They
disadvantage?
write with those big pencils.
It
They
was.
used
I
to
heard
have
him
in
roll twice.
kindergarten.
Yes, that was a disadvantage.
Okay. No, I didn't. But yeah, you're able to. You start prying at these doors to try and like pull them towards you, and then you are like, hold on, and then you start pushing on the doors, and they open pretty easily. And as you push open these doors, the room before you is pitch black except for a at the far end. And we'll leave it there for the week.
All right.
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
All right, all
What's
right,
up?
all right.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
I have to-
Good stuff.
If there's one thing that I want to leave the audience with for this week, it's, hey, what's up?